Self-disclosure contains information generally unavailable from other sources.
Self-disclosure gains much of its intimate nature from the context and culture in which it is expressed.
Self-disclosure is always honest.
Self-disclosure always has the self as a subject and is always intentional.
Self-disclosure is always revealing. Self-disclosure is always directed at another person.
Alright, I'll tell you what, Charlie, let's talk about this a little bit more when I get into the office. Now let's take a look at self-disclosure in the workplace. So how does self-disclosure play a role in your relationships at work, like with your coworkers?
I think it helps because, I mean, at work you're working, but it's also good to have fun, and I think if you're friends with the people you work with, it makes it better.
For me, I believe the same also because it builds a bond and you have a very trustworthy friend as well as a coworker when you're working with them.
Okay, so as a whole, do you feel that self-disclosing in your relationships at work has benefited those working relationships?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, great.
And not only because that's
Baby, what do you want to do later on?
I think maybe we should go to the movies and have dinner, maybe kick back at the house a little bit later too.
Hey girl, why are you hanging out with this punk? You should be with me. Hey man, don't be coming
Let's
on to me
take
like
a
that.
closer look at self-disclosure and dating relationships. How do you guys feel that self-disclosure plays a role in your relationship?
I think when people are vulnerable, it elicits vulnerability from another person. And so when people are honest and open and vulnerable, it can build a trust because you have something invested in another person. They're invested in you, so it's like once you have that investment, you know, naturally you are trusting what you're investing into.
Yeah, I agree with that, and also I agree that you shouldn't disclose too much information about yourself if you're not expecting to make an exchange. If you don't want to know about somebody else, then don't go ahead and give them all your information. And of course, there has to be like some kind of previous knowledge. You can't just tell somebody everything or have your heart on your sleeve.
Okay. Do you both feel that it's helped or hurt the relationship when you self-disclose?
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Hey Dad, can I borrow the keys to the car, please?
Anything for you, daughter.
Thank you.
Dad, it's happy hour. I wanted the car.
Too bad I got it.
I hate you.
I hate you!
You
You're
will
the
never
worst
touch you
brother
again.
ever!
If you touch my
If you
stomach,
don't
take
stop
everything.
arguing with me, I'm gonna tell Mom that you won't discuss self-disclosure in family with me.
How do you self-disclosure in your family relationships?
Same thing. Today like it is. I have 4 brother-in-laws who don't like me because I speak my mind. So, I don't care. This is not the point. If something bugs me, I say it. And if they don't like it, then they don't like me, and that's too bad. I'm not going to change myself because I'm not going to say anything that doesn't bug me. If it bugs me, I'm going to say it. I mean, that's the way it is. I don't care if they do or don't, but I'm going to say it like it is. So, my mother-in-law's the same way. She don't like me because I speak my mind about things. So, that's just the way it is.
She's a lot like him. That's why they butt heads on.
That can happen.
Well, he's talking about my family, so you just learned all about him.
It's important.
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh my God.
I just want to say, will you take a closer look at self-disclosure in marriage with me?
How do you use self-disclosure in your marriage?
Same thing. If you don't like it, too bad. I have no reason to impress anybody. I'm married with 2 children, a mortgage, car payment. I don't need to impress anybody or anything. Live your life and just be honest.
We
Like I
disclose
said,
everything, basically.
She's my best friend. I tell her everything.
No secrets.
I tell her when I go to the bathroom. I mean, whatever. Tell her everything. Anything and everything. If you hide it, she's going to find it, then you're in trouble.
You're on tape.
I don't care. Don't film it. I don't care.
Yeah, look at him.
He asked me.
Look at him and tell him like you don't care.
I don't care. He asked me. I told him.
Secrets are the worst thing you could ever do.
Don't have secrets.
Now let's take a look at self-disclosure in friendship.
Friendship. I hate the world.
How does self-disclosure play a role in your friendship?
Well, it depends on the level of friendship, but for the most part, I pretty much only disclose things to people I consider friends. I don't know how that step happens, but generally speaking, I don't disclose a lot of information.
Do you think that was beneficial or play a positive in that role?
I think it's pretty beneficial. I don't allow myself to open up and get hurt too much, nor do I hold back so much that I'm, reclusive or hermit.
All right, so to wrap it up, so as a whole, do you think self-disclosing in, in the 5 categories in friendship, coworkers, family, dating, and marriage, do you think that benefited all those relationships, or do you think it was a negative?
I have more friends now than I've ever had because I've been honest and never lied. And if you can tell when someone's lying or bullshitting about something, you can tell right away. Just be honest and straightforward, and you'll have good friends. You have friends, and you have good friends. And if you have all good friends, and they know you're not lying, to me, I think that's the best way. Tell them how it is.
People appreciate you for who you are if you're honest, and I think it's benefited me. I have a lot of friends because of it, and at work, I have fun. I work hard, and I have a good time at the same time, because everybody around me enjoys my jokes, and they joke too, so you're always having a good time, and that's what matters.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time, and it's Chad Anderson signing off.
It's the final day.